Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom. So he's received the guidance of the priest, has he? Seems to have an excess of courage, that human. Sir? And what of the preparations of the ceremony? I see. Take the offering to the bell tower. I shall ring the bell. You are to keep the flow of sacrifices constant. Make sure you kidnap that girl Lilia. We're going to need her for plot reasons. Good. The young swordsman, his path shown to him by the priest. Evil villain number 2. Are you convinced yet that he may be a threat to our ambitions? Yes. Anyways, enough of that role play within the role play. We're in Ice Ridge of Noltia here in part 3 of the Ease 2 playthrough. And so we're going to go ahead and find some important items to traverse the Ice Ridge of Noltia. And Ice Ridge of Noltia is my favorite track in the game and probably one of my more favorite parts in this game. Just because of the snow aesthetics and all that and all the little details here and there. And in RPGs and in some platformers, ice levels tend to be my favorite settings in games, mainly because of the music. Because even though ice physics do suck in a lot of platformers, which there's no ice physics in here other than the slippery slopes, but they have a lot of beautiful music. And Ice Ridge of Noltia is probably one of my favorite tracks in Ease. I really love the violin in this track. But if you follow the path I took to get the Blizzard Bulb, we're going to get that item, and then we're going to use it to continue on in the Ice Ridge of Noltia. Now, as I was saying before, some of the important items we're going to get here are a Blizzard Bulb, an Altar Magic, Spirit Cape. Spirit Cape is very important in the long term. That way we don't have to rely on herbs so much. And then on Hawk Idol, and a anti-illusion mirror, and then stone shoes. And all those items are really going to be useful to getting us, well, a lot of them for plot reasons, but one of them even more so for battle reasons. So once we get the Blizzard Bulb, we're going to want to go back towards the entrance where we started out, and we're going to want to climb. We're going to go east right there where I just passed, not this way, but the one more tier down and go east, but I didn't quite spot it yet. And then once we go up that pathway, we're going to go along the northern side of this section of the Ice Ridge, and then we're going to go west, and then we're going to go into a cavern system. Excuse me. And then we're going to continue on to the next section of Ice Ridge of Noltia. And Ice Ridge of Noltia, I think there's just 2 giant sections. It'll look like there's more giant sections on the outside, but I think the whole section is connected all together with a cave system in between. And so I would call this section 1. And then when we enter the cave system right here, this will lead us into the second section of the Ice Ridge of Noltia. Because to get through the second section, we need the Blizzard Bulb. This side I wouldn't go through because it's a bit of a dead end, not very useful. So right here, we're going to see a little bit of an air column. If you equip the Blizzard Bulb and use it, you'll create an ice bridge, which, you know, very nice. Otherwise, we couldn't get across there, right? And a couple things that would be important for the ice ridge is, for example, we need a lot of Merle flowers for, not a lot, but you can get through it without using the Merle flowers. But we'll get the Spirit Cape right here, and then Merle flowers, going back to that, are going to be useful for getting through a specific section if you're low on MP. And the Spirit Cape is like the heal ring from Ease 1. It heals you if you stand still. And if I have to heal a large chunk of HP, I want to go ahead and just jump cut. That way you don't have to wait, because, you know, nobody likes to wait when you're healing. And stalling generally is not a good thing. I like to keep things going, as you know. But continue on. These green demons, they kind of churn out quite a bit of experience. Let's see, that was almost 40 right there if I did the math right. So about like maybe like 38, I believe, but a good chunk. So you can grind those green demons there for some XP. And these armadillos, they're kind of difficult to kill with the weapon I have, the longsword. And I could actually go back to Lance Village and get the Tawar, but I'm going to try to get some more mileage out of my equipment. I'll go back and get the Tawar and then a large shield later, but I kind of want to get some good mileage out of my stuff. So we're going to go to the southwest, and we're going to drop down some slopes, and then once we drop down these slopes, we won't be able to go back up until we get the stone shoes. And so we take out these purple demons, we take out their armadillo, and we're going to go down that ice ridge that's right there to my left and get the Hulk. Oh, Hulk smash! It's the Hawk idol. Jeez. And we're going to go down, and we're going to work our way to the southwest, down to that cave that I just passed. And this calf, yeah, I'm getting very tongue-tied. I apologize, folks. We're going to go down that cave, and then we're going to find some icebergs here. And what you want to do is you want to just keep spamming your fire magic. You can, rapid fire tap the fire magic, or you can charge a good gigantic fireball and take out those giant icebergs, which that tends to work a lot better. And I like to get through that first section and work my way along the south. Take out these fireballs. Take out these icebergs with our fireballs. And they do give us one extremely small experience point. So I mean, you could technically level up hitting these icebergs, but don't waste your time with that. Obviously, I'm pretty sure you don't need to know that, but just for the one person that needs to know that, it's there. So now we get our fourth magic, which is Ultra Magic, which is very, 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 very awesome, and it's also very necessary to beat the game. And we use the Ultra Magic, you'll turn into this rabbit kangaroo hybrid of a monster, and the demons will not attack you when you're in that form. Even when they're charging at you and they obviously see you change into a roo, they won't attack you. And then they'll even chat with you, as you saw. And that one that I just exploded in little kibble bits, he made a mention that a human got abducted, and they were very pretty. I'm willing to bet that wasn't Lilia, that evil villain #1, said, hey, go kidnap this girl. So we'll check back in with Lance Village, and I'm sure everything is just peachy in Lance Village as of right now. So in these goats, they also drop quite a bit of experience, but they also hurt. It's almost like they hit like a truck with horns and they're a ram or goat, whatever they are. So I'm going to go ahead and heal there. So whoop, heal. The flower right there, I'm going to pick it up later. When I get back to this section after I get the stone shoes, I'm going to actually go back, pick that flower up, and heal my MP with it. And something I didn't mention with MP because I was just being forgetful or lazy, or a combination of two, is your MP when you rest is fully healed, obviously. But as you use magic, as you use fireballs, you'll notice that the blue bar actually gets a lot short, not a lot shorter, but it gets shorter over the course of you throwing fireballs, using charging fireballs, all that. And after a while, you won't be able to spam it as quickly. It will auto regen, but if you get a smaller bar, it doesn't matter how much auto regen you have, you won't be able to spam it as quickly. So moral flowers and royal fruit are very useful to regenerate that. So just be mindful of that. And with the stone shoes we get there, once we equip them, we can traverse all the slippery, icy slopes in the Ice Ridge of Noltia. And then what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to change to a root and talk to these demons again. But once you clear out all the chests, the enemies will mention that, hey, all the chests in this area have been looted. What the heck? And then, some of the flavor text is funny. Some of it's very, very, very important. But like this guy says, all the treasure chests have been looted. Have you been looking for the thief? You should be. The chests are all empty, blah, 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 blah. And then they even have names. I just realized. As many times as I've talked to monsters, I think in the 2 or 3 playthroughs I've had in this game, I never once noticed that they had names until just right now, believe it or not. I'm not lying about that. But very interesting. Things you catch when you play subsequent playthroughs, or even just watching something, right? And as I said, be careful with these goats. They do hit like a truck. and they also give out a lot of experience. So if we go up that slippery slope with that stone shoes equipped, and you touch the boss door, Adol makes a mention that, hey, his hand slipped and his hand got numbed by an intense cold. So that door is a big bad fake. It's a fake. One of my favorite lines from Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It's a fake. But I digress. So we saw those icebergs, and I noticed, oh hey, my magic's getting a little bit low. Even though I can regenerate, it's getting a little bit low. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal my MP with the Merle Flower. Pick up that snowy Merle Flower, which is no different than regular Merle Flower. It just grew up on this ice mountain that now I just picked it, and now it's gonna just sit in my backpack maybe until I use it. So we're gonna go back into the iceberg room. We're gonna start clearing out shop here. Work our way around. I guess in hindsight I should have edited this footage, that way we didn't have to watch myself go through it. But hey, we're here already, so why not enjoy watching Adol break through this ice, right? And at least we get an extra experience point for every single thing we break. So now we got the snowshoes. We're gonna actually go and find a goddess statue that's at the very beginning of this section. So we're gonna climb up, take out these purple demons. They kind of remind me of Janemba from Dragon Ball Z. I forgot the name of the movie, but the one with Janemba in it. But anyways, those purple demons remind me of it. So we go up here, we climb this icy slope after I take out this armadillo. It's armored armadillo. And as that all unfurled the scroll of guidance, the priests are saying, great warrior, thank you for reaching Ice Ridge of Noltia, but you must find the true door to get through the outer walls of Noltia. The one you see is an illusion spawned by a magical barrier. You must find an item to, find the real door, because it's a fake. I cannot do that line any justice by that Romulan in Deep Space Nine. It's one of my favorite episodes. I think it's in Pale Moonlight. I think that's the name of the episode. It's a really good episode. One of my favorites. I digress. So we're going to make our way back to the first section of Noltia. And again, these green demons are very good to farm. Yeah, I forgot what words. I forgot my gamer words. Ooh. So we're going to go back, kill more demons along the way, try to get that treasure chest that's right there. So hurry along, and I go in there. Oh, and it's very funny, if you talk to that soldier when you get out and he respawns, you talk to him, makes you like, you stupid redhead. I'll use that clip to heal myself, and then I'm gonna clobber him. So yeah, nah, I clobbered him. He didn't see it coming. So now we're gonna go back through there, go back to the northwest. Then we're back at the first section of Noltia, and just talking to some of these people, just the dialogue. Sometimes it makes me chuckle. And now I'm like, I'm just gonna take them out. Now instead of seeing everything white, you see everything black. Adol may not be a sociopathic murderer. Who knows, of demons, anyways. And so, like, one thing about being a Roo is if you're on low HP and you don't want to die, just change to a Roo and get yourself to safety. Or you can just use it to maneuver around an enemy. And then, no, the healing cloak will suit me very nice. But I digress. Using the healing cloak to kind of just run away from an enemy, position yourself better, and then just change right away. I forget which button it is to change the magic, but the magic and the item, the equipped item, like the Spirit Cave or the Hawk Idol, they all have buttons to switch those, to rotate out those items. So if you have that, it's very nice. Snow's actually pretty tasty. It doesn't do anything to curb your appetite. You monster. Anyways, yeah, so you can switch items on the fly. My ADD may not be getting the best of me right now, but it's along for the ride. Why not enjoy it? So we'll take out these green demons, and we're gonna get to that treasure chest, which is the important item we need to progress through the Ice Ridge of Noltia. And it's the last item we're gonna get in the Ice Ridge of Noltia, on the outside anyways. Notice I said the outside of the Ice Ridge. So with the anti-illusion mirror, we're going to actually go back to the Lance Village with the return magic. And we're going to return, we're going to stock up on items, we're going to upgrade some of our equipment, namely the sword and our shield. If we talk to some of the villagers, my prediction came true. Oh, Adol, it's terrible. Lilia's missing. Where could she run off to? Demons are everywhere, but I suppose she managed to beat serious illness, so, you know, she has luck on her side. Elder, that's kind of, not cool, man. Anyways, talking to some of the NPCs, they'll mention Aaliyah's not around, so she did get kidnapped as evil villain number 1 wanted without saying. And also, as some of the mooks mentioned, like, hey, one of our homies kidnapped another girl. So yeah, so we gotta rescue her, just like we rescued Fina. And we're gonna upgrade some of our equipment. So let's go ahead and upgrade our sword to the Tawar sword. We're gonna upgrade our attack power. And we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our large shield, but I'm gonna check out the price of this and check out the price of the plate mail. I think the plate mail is the 3rd tier of armor. But the plate mail costs 8,000 gold. So we don't have enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and not buy, and then I'm gonna go back to the large shield, buy that, upgrade my large shield. That way I get some extra defense, because some of those enemies hit like a truck. And you know, getting hit by a truck is not a good thing. It really, really does hurt. So that'll help curve some of that damage away, make it a little bit more squishy in the damage taken department. So we're going to equip it, right? Equipped. Thank you. We're going to equip the Tawar, and we're going to equip the large shield. Unfortunately, we don't get a free Tawar in this game because, you know, I imagine they realize that, hey, giving free powerful weapons pretty early on is a bad thing from Ease 1. So yeah, everyone mentions that, hey, Lilia's gone at all. Can you maybe, you know, do your heroes saving thing and, you know, save the girl again? And Adol's like, oh jeez. We're in the second game. I gotta rescue another damsel in distress, which, you know, we're the hero. We gotta do that. So we definitely want to do that. And I'm gonna cut for a minute. Welcome back, folks. So a little bit of a little cut right there. I had a little bit of a recording error. So let's go ahead and jump back into it with Benoa's little dialogue. So Benoa mentions that her daughter is gone. She hasn't seen her. She was at the village gate, but no one's seen her ever since. So we already know demons kidnapped her. And so now we got to rescue Lilia again. Well, not rescue. Well, we have to rescue her, but not again because we just saved her from her illness. But we're going to go back to the Ice Ridge of Noltia. And yeah, so we'll jump cut there. And so, yeah, all we're going to do is just backtrack or forward track, I guess, because we're moving forward, not backwards. So we're going to go back to that frozen cold door that Adol's hand slipped through. So we know it's a big, bad, fake door. It's a fake! But yeah. So, yeah, not very much to talk about it. Just la 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 la, backtrack, or forward track, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'll take a minute just to talk about what happened. So, somehow in the middle of my recording, my audio just cut, and I'm like, yeah. So, I noticed it, and then I was just like, oh, this isn't good. So, cut, and, you know, I decided to leave that cut in, but, not very cool. I think the other time it happened was in my Torok playthrough, so, technical difficulties, and I didn't want to re-record it again. I wanted to leave all the dialogue I had going because it was kind of good. I think it was really good. So, but anyways, we're in the second section of the Ice Ridge of Noltia, and we're gonna go back, and we're gonna take out all these purple enemies, the Janimbas, if you will, and the armored armadillos, get some experience, and we're gonna work our way around to that boss door. We're gonna get to the iceberg room, which I hate. Which I can't believe I didn't cut this room, or at least cut to the end. But yeah, just keep blasting the icebergs, charge it up all the way, and then just destroy them. And then we're gonna get to the other side eventually. Yes, please, thank you. Get to the other side, and then we can take out these goats and get some good experience. Now they're not so much of a threat. We do a lot more damage with them with the Tawar. And so we'll get to the boss door. And then I'll examine it one more time, just for giggles. And so, again, I touched the door, my hand passed through, and it was cold. So we equip the mirror, we use it, and then that door is revealed to just be a hole in the wall, and then the real door is to the left of it. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to save here, and then I'm going to go and train and get one more level up, and then I'll come back and we can fight the boss. So, cut. There we go. So, we're back. We're ready to take on the big bad boss. And what I like to do is like that fire magic, and then have the Hawk Idol equipped. And one thing I will say about the boss, he has an instant death attack. If he jumps on top of you like Mario does to a Goomba, you're going to die. And so this is Tau math. So put some distance between you and him and try to avoid those ice spikes that he shoots out from underneath him. And hit him with your fire magic. And again, once again, do not get jumped on directly on top because you will die. It's happened to me a few times, and just do not do that. I would rather get hit by the ice spikes than get jumped on. Let's just put it that way. I'd rather lose like a third of my health bar than to just die, obviously. Because losing a third of your health bar is a lot better. So just avoid it. Try to get some distance. That way you can run away and then, dodge the ice spikes and return fire, and you'll be good. And there's one item we can get in here. So I'm going to jump cut to where I found the wall. So hug the wall to the left, and then you can find a treasure chest of 1,000 gold coins. And so we can go ahead and return back to the floor, and then we're done with the Ice Ridge of Noltia, unfortunately. And then we're gonna get into, I think, lava. I can't remember what the name is, but we'll catch you in the next part, folks. Later, bye.